Hi everybody, it's time for another J9’s Patio Chat check-in. Back on the patio. I try to get out here when I can. I mostly want to be on the patio. Yesterday I didn't come out because even though it was nice actually at the time I did the patio chat, it was really wet out here. So today we're back and it's dry and I was able to work out here this afternoon, which was great. I had to give the chairs a chance to dry. I know I need to get chair covers, which I did have. They got destroyed, so I need new ones. That was a lot of information you did not need. So, happy Friday, Junior. Having a little glass of wine on my patio. Oh, sure, should have a little cheers for everyone. Not one of my special glasses. So birthdays, it is Chris Perkins' birthday today, and Chris is part of the Liverpool Club. Not just part of the Liverpool Club, in fact, he is one of the two people that founded the Liverpool Club here in Halifax. So Chris, I hope you're having a wonderful birthday with Joelle and Stevie. And I am blanking on your dog's name, Dwayne. Oh my goodness. Anyway, what a sweet little family. And I know you have this beautiful new oasis in your backyard. So I hope you're having a wonderful evening. It's a beautiful time to celebrate today in this beautiful weather. It's Megan's birthday, and Megan is my friend Kim's niece. So I hope Megan is having a nice birthday. And Krista and Adam McCormick, their little son Elliot is 9 months old today. And that is also Tanya and Chris's nephew. Yes. So the McCormicks are special people to us, to the McNeil family. So I hope that Elliot's having a wonderful 9-month birthday. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. See, that's exactly, when I missed that out on that, being a baby and celebrating every month. Like, why not? So anyway, I could think about doing that too. There's a little bit of a kerfuffle with some of the animals in the neighborhood, in case you hear that. And somebody's revving their engine. There's always something going on. Anyway, I didn't make notes today like I try to be very diligent with my notes, but I did decide the few things I was going to talk about. So they are Pride Month. I haven't spoken as much about Pride Month. I know every day I've committed to speaking about Indigenous History Month, but it is also Pride Month, and I've brought up a few things, but I'm going to try to bring up more as we go along. And one of the things I wanted to talk about is highlighting people that work in Pride, people that are from the community, but also people who are allies for the community. So you'll hear me speak about both. Today I wanted to highlight, and I did share this on my Facebook a few days ago, so I'll just share the link again. Mitch Hill, who, this was shared with the Cape Breton Partnership, but Mitch Hill, pronouns they, them. Sorry about the crazy. I'll just leave it in. You can enjoy, I don't know what's going on. Mitch is a community educator at the Cape Breton branch of the Youth Project. And this is what Mitch says. To me, allyship is a verb, not a noun. I say this as allyship requires action to be meaningful. Being an ally is not a title to be claimed. It is not an identity. It is something bestowed upon an individual when a community recognizes that person for their allyship to that community. Allyship is ongoing and never ending. It's taking a stand when needed for the oppressed and marginalized while knowing when to listen when required. It's taking the lead from those you wish to support. Allyship is solidarity in action. Allyship is empowering. Allyship is also uncomfortable, and it's not always convenient, but it is what is necessary. So those words are from Mitch Hill, and again, he works for the Cape Breton branch of the Youth Project as a community educator. Wise words, and certainly I see myself as an ally, and in fact, it can be uncomfortable, and I think that's okay. And in fact, I think if you're doing it right, that is what happens, because you sometimes have uncomfortable conversations with people. You sometimes come against things that you may not agree with, and not agreeing with people, that's fine. But if you, or at least for me, if I hear something that is hateful, or if it is racist, or it is discriminatory, then I will call people on it. And for me, there's no room for debate then. There's certainly lots of room for debate when you're talking about general ideas and discussions, but in terms of anything related to discrimination or racism, I take a hard stance. So that is Mitch Hill. What I wanted to share for Indigenous History Month today was an article I found about work that's being done in New Brunswick to bring Indigenous history and education particularly about residential schools, into the New Brunswick school system. So I am just going to open this. I didn't make my notes, so I'm using my phone. Pause for effect. And this article is Council of Elders Helping Incorporate Wabanaki Content into School Curriculum. So the article is about David Purley, who is the chair of the Council of Elders. And he is overseeing a project to introduce a Wabanaki perspective to New Brunswick's education system. He is optimistic the new curriculum will be ready for the 2022-2023 school year. Not sure why not this year. So he teaches First Nations education at the University of New Brunswick, and he's talking about the importance of the curriculum going from K to 12. And he said there's many ways to include Wabanaki content, including the math curriculum. The 8-pointed star, for example, can be used to teach angles. So I will send an example, I'll send a link to the article. But I think it's always good to hear about that happening. Very late, that a lot of people would just be incorporating that into the education system now, but hopefully we'll be seeing that throughout the country. I know we've seen it, but it doesn't happen fast enough and quick enough, so I hope that we'll continue to see these changes being made. Last night, Montreal played Las Vegas, and I have to say, they were great. I mean, I really was proud of the team last night. I think they did really well. I found Vegas came out flat. I mean, they're a great team, so this isn't at all saying they're not a good team, obviously. But last night they just, they hadn't brought it right away. They definitely came back though. They were fighting hard, but we won the game last night, and so now the series is tied, and we're going back to Montreal tomorrow. So that's exciting. We're going back to Montreal for my brother's birthday. Bryce's birthday is tomorrow. So spoiler alert, Bryce is not as big a birthday person as Patrick and I, but certainly will make just as big a deal. And Bryce already knows this, I sent him a package, and I don't remember if I already told this story, but I gave up the box that I had, I think I did tell the story, that I had for my iPad. I sent his birthday gift in it. It was a perfect size, but I had that from the beginning of the pandemic. When I first ordered an iPad, when I was working in the emergency center and I had all these crazy overtime hours, I treated myself to an iPad, and the box it came in, I used that for my patio chats. And now I have a different box that I'm using. So anyway, fun fact, and yes, I will eventually get one of those mounts. I just haven't done it yet. I was looking at different ones, and I'm just being specific and picky and making sure I get the right one. Okay, I've already been talking for 8 minutes. How did that happen? I think I'll leave it there, everyone. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Take good care of yourselves. Take good care of others. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.